Unlocking your quantum vibration, the truth about the fifth dimension. Let me start with a question. Have you ever felt like there's more to reality than what you can see, hear, or touch? Like there's an invisible force guiding your life, pushing you to go deeper, to question what's real, to awaken to something bigger than yourself. If you felt this pull, you're already tapping into the first whispers of the fifth dimension energy field. And if you're here right now, it's no accident. You're being guided toward a truth that only a small percentage of spiritual seekers truly understand. How to activate your quantum vibration and shift into the energy of the fifth dimension. This isn't just another spiritual idea. This is a game changer. It's the key to stepping out of the dense, chaotic energy of the third dimension and into a reality where manifestation happens effortlessly. Peace becomes your natural state. You align with the infinite intelligence of the universe. But here's the thing. Unlocking this vibration isn't about doing more. It's about being more. It's about shifting your consciousness, letting go of what no longer serves you, and tuning into a higher frequency. So, what exactly is the fifth dimension energy field? Let's break it down. What is the fifth dimension? The fifth dimension isn't a place you can see on a map. It's not a different planet or some distant realm you travel to. The fifth dimension is a state of consciousness, a higher frequency, a different way of experiencing reality. Right now, most people operate in the third dimension, where everything feels dense and linear. Time feels rigid, like you're always racing against the clock. Separation feels real. You see yourself as separate from others, from nature, from the universe itself. You feel stuck in a constant loop of cause and effect, reacting to life instead of creating it. But when you shift into the fifth dimension, everything changes. Time becomes fluid. You start to realize it's not as fixed as you once believed. Separation fades. You understand that everything is connected through an invisible quantum field. You move beyond limitations. Your energy, your thoughts, and your intentions shape your reality in ways that defy logic. The exciting part? The fifth dimension isn't reserved for a chosen few. It's available to anyone who's ready to tune in. But the real question is, are you ready? How do you know you're ready? You've probably already felt the signs. Have you noticed any strange shifts in your energy lately? Maybe you've been feeling more sensitive to the emotions of others. Maybe you wake up in the middle of the night, feeling like something inside you is changing. Maybe you found yourself drawn to spiritual topics like this one, questioning the old systems and beliefs that once felt so certain. These aren't coincidences. They're signals. Your soul is calling you to ascend. But before we dive into how to activate your quantum vibration, we need to talk about what holds most people back. The biggest barrier: attachment to the third dimension. Think about it. Most of us are deeply attached to the material world. We define ourselves by our jobs, our possessions, our relationships, even our struggles. We cling to the belief that we have to achieve, control, or fix things to be happy. But here's the truth. The fifth dimension doesn't operate on doing. It operates on being. Let me ask you this. What are you still holding on to that's keeping you stuck in the third dimension? Is it fear? Is it self-doubt? Is it the belief that you're not enough as you are? These attachments create a dense energy field that keeps your vibration low, trapping you in the illusion of separation and limitation. The key to unlocking the fifth dimension. To access the fifth dimension, you have to let go of these attachments. You have to release the need to control and surrender to the flow of the quantum field. And here's where it gets interesting. The fifth dimension isn't just a higher state of consciousness. It's also a quantum energy field, which means it operates outside the rules of time and space. When you tune into this field, you activate your quantum vibration. And that's when everything changes. Manifesting in the fifth dimension. In the third dimension, manifestation takes time and effort. You set a goal, you take action, you wait for results. But in the fifth dimension, manifestation is instant. Why? Because you're no longer bound by time. You're creating from a place of pure energy where your thoughts and intentions shape reality in real time. If this sounds too good to be true, let me ask you this. What if reality isn't what you think it is? What if the limits you've been living with are self-imposed? What if the universe is far more expansive than you ever imagined? This shift is already happening. More and more people are waking up to the truth. The question isn't whether the fifth dimension is real. The question is, are you ready to experience it? Because the moment you shift your vibration, the moment you let go of old beliefs and align with this higher frequency, your entire reality transforms. So what's holding you back? Are you ready to step beyond limitation, to awaken to your true power? Because the fifth dimension is waiting for you. The only thing left to do is tune in, unlocking your quantum vibration in the fifth dimension. Science is finally catching up with what ancient spiritual traditions have known for thousands of years. Quantum physics tells us that everything in the universe is energy vibrating at different frequencies. And here's the most powerful truth of all. When you shift your vibration, you shift your reality. But how do you unlock your quantum vibration and align with the fifth dimension energy field? It all starts with awareness. Step 1. Awareness, understanding your energy. You can't change what you're not aware of. So take a moment to observe your thoughts, your emotions, and your overall energy. Are you operating from fear or from love? Are you focused on lack or on abundance? Are you reacting to the external world, or are you creating from within? The frequency you operate from determines the reality you experience. Most people live in the dense energy of the third dimension, where stress, struggle, and limitation feel normal. But in the fifth dimension, your energy shifts. Life flows effortlessly. You align with the quantum field, where manifestation happens instantly, and peace becomes your natural state. So how do you raise your vibration to match this higher frequency? Step 2. Raising your vibration. This isn't about forcing yourself to feel positive all the time. It's about aligning with your true essence, which is love, joy, and peace. And one of the most powerful ways to do this is through meditation. When you meditate, you quiet the noise of the third dimension. You tune into the higher frequencies of the quantum field. But here's the secret. Meditation isn't just about sitting in silence. It's about feeling the energy of the fifth dimension as if it's already your reality. The quantum meditation practice. 1. Close your eyes and take a deep breath. 2. Visualize yourself surrounded by a field of infinite light. 3. Imagine this light as pure love, pure abundance, pure possibility. 4. Feel it in your body. Let it expand through every cell. 5. Breathe it in. Let it become part of you. The more you practice this, the more your vibration begins to align with the frequency of the fifth dimension. And that's when everything starts to shift. Step 3. The power of gratitude. Another key to unlocking your quantum vibration is gratitude. Gratitude is one of the highest vibrational frequencies in the universe. When you embody gratitude, you instantly raise your vibration. But here's the catch. You can't just think about gratitude. You have to feel it. Try this right now. Think of one thing you're grateful for. It doesn't have to be big. Maybe it's the air in your lungs, the warmth of the sun, the sound of laughter. Now let that feeling expand in your heart. Let it fill your entire body. That energy of gratitude is the energy of the fifth dimension. When you live in this state, your entire reality starts to shift. Opportunities appear out of nowhere. Relationships deepen. Challenges dissolve. And most importantly, you feel an unshakable peace, knowing that you are no longer bound by the limitations of the third dimension. Step 4. Understanding your energy field. Here's a fundamental truth. You are more energy than matter. On the surface, you appear to be a physical being. But if you zoomed in with a powerful microscope, you'd see that your body, your cells, your atoms, are made up of 99.999% empty space. And that empty space, it's not empty at all. It's filled with energy, vibrating at precise frequencies that create the illusion of solidity. And this energy doesn't just stay inside you, it extends beyond your physical body. Some call it your aura. Others refer to it as your electromagnetic field. But regardless of what you call it, it's all the same thing. It's the invisible force that surrounds you, connects you to the quantum field, and determines the frequency of your vibration. Step 5. Your vibration shapes your reality. And here's the crucial part. Your vibration dictates your reality. Think about this. Have you ever walked into a room and immediately felt the energy? Maybe it felt heavy, tense, or overwhelming. Or maybe it felt light, peaceful, and inspiring. That's vibration at work. Every thought you have, every emotion you feel, every intention you hold emits a frequency into the quantum field. And that frequency interacts with everything around you. The higher your vibration, the more aligned you are with the fifth dimension energy field. The lower your vibration, the more stuck you feel in the limitations of the third dimension. What frequency are you vibrating at right now? Let's make this real. Ask yourself, what emotions am I feeling most often? What thoughts am I repeating in my mind? Am I aligned with love, joy, and expansion? Or am I stuck in fear, stress, and self-doubt? Your energy doesn't lie. Your vibration is shaping your reality right now. You are constantly transmitting a signal into the quantum field, and that signal is creating your life. So the real question is, are you ready to shift your vibration? Because the moment you do, you break free from limitation. You align with infinite possibilities. You unlock the fifth dimension energy field. The journey isn't someday. It begins right now. The choice is yours. Are you ready to step into a higher reality? Because the universe is waiting, and the only thing left to do is tune in, unlocking your quantum vibration in the fifth dimension. Quantum physics has revealed something extraordinary. Everything in the universe is connected through the quantum field. This is not a metaphor. It's a fundamental truth about reality. The quantum field is an invisible matrix of energy that permeates all existence. Unlike the physical world, it doesn't follow the rules of linear time or fixed space. Instead, it's fluid, infinite, and responds directly to your vibration. When you align your vibration with the quantum field of the fifth dimension, you enter a state of flow, a space where synchronicities happen effortlessly, where your intentions manifest with ease. This isn't magic, it's resonance. Just like a tuning fork can make another nearby fork vibrate at the same frequency, your energy field resonates with the quantum field, attracting experiences, people, and opportunities that match your vibration. But here's the part most people overlook. You can't fake your vibration. You can't just think positive thoughts while secretly holding on to fear, doubt, or limiting beliefs. The quantum field doesn't respond to what you want. It responds to what you are. And this is why deep inner work is the key to unlocking your quantum vibration. The three pillars of vibrational energy. If you want to shift your vibration to align with the fifth dimension, you must understand and work with three core pillars. 1. Thoughts. 2. Emotions. 3. Intentions. Let's break them down. 1. The power of your thoughts. Every thought you have generates a frequency that ripples out into the quantum field. Negative, fear-based thoughts create a low-frequency vibration. Positive, expansive thoughts create a high-frequency vibration. But here's where it gets tricky. Most of your thoughts aren't conscious. You might consciously want to manifest abundance, but if your subconscious mind is filled with thoughts of lack or unworthiness, those hidden lower vibrations will dominate your energy field. This is why mindfulness is so powerful. When you become aware of your thoughts, you can shift them. Start by paying attention to the stories you tell yourself. Are they rooted in fear or in love? Are they based on limitation or possibility? When you catch yourself thinking negatively, don't judge it. Simply replace it with a higher vibration thought. For example, instead of "I'm not good enough," shift to "I am more than enough." Instead of "I never have enough money," shift to "Abundance flows to me in unexpected ways." The more you practice this, the more you retrain your mind to align with the vibration of the fifth dimension. 2. The role of emotions in your vibration. Your emotions are the fuel that powers your vibration. Think of them as amplifiers for your thoughts. A single thought, when paired with strong emotion, can send a powerful signal into the quantum field. This is why gratitude is such a high-frequency emotion. When you feel gratitude deeply, you naturally raise your vibration and align with the energy of abundance. But here's the challenge. Are you willing to fully feel your emotions? Many people suppress or ignore negative emotions like sadness, anger, or fear, thinking that feeling them will lower their vibration. But the truth is, suppressed emotions create energetic blocks that keep you stuck in the third dimension. The key is to acknowledge and process your emotions without resistance. Feel them. Observe them. Let them move through you instead of holding on to them. When you do this, you clear your energy field and naturally raise your vibration. 3. The secret of intentions. Intentions act as the bridge between thought and action. They are your internal compass, directing your energy toward a specific outcome. But here's the secret. Intentions must come from a place of alignment, not lack. When you set an intention out of fear, desperation, or scarcity, you reinforce a low-frequency vibration. But when you set an intention from a place of trust, knowing that the universe is already working in your favor, you align with the higher frequencies of the fifth dimension. So, let me ask you, when was the last time you set an intention for your day, your week, or your life? And more importantly, was that intention rooted in love or in fear? Take a moment to reflect on this, because your intentions shape your vibration, and your vibration shapes your reality. The next step, surrendering to the quantum field. Now that we've explored the science of vibration and how to align with the fifth dimension, we must confront one final truth. You cannot unlock your quantum vibration without surrender. This is where most people get stuck, because surrender goes against everything we've been taught. Let me ask you this. What are you still trying to control? Your relationships? Your career? Your health? Your spiritual journey? Most people hold on to the illusion of control, believing that if they just try harder, think harder, or push harder, they'll finally get what they want. But here's the paradox. The more you try to control, the more resistance you create. And resistance keeps you anchored in the dense, limited vibration of the third dimension. To access the infinite potential of the quantum field, you must let go. Not just of external attachments, but of the internal need to control. What does surrender really mean? Surrender isn't weakness. It's not about giving up. It's the ultimate expression of trust. It's the deep knowing that the universe is far more intelligent and expansive than your mind can comprehend. It's understanding that you are already connected to the fifth dimension. It's not something you have to chase. It's something you have to remember. Are you ready to step into the fifth dimension? Because here's the truth. You don't have to force this transformation. You don't have to earn your place in the quantum field. You just have to align. And alignment starts right now. So, what would your life look like if you fully embraced your quantum vibration? If you let go of the old, dense energy and stepped into the infinite possibilities of the fifth dimension, because the moment you choose to shift, reality shifts with you. The universe is waiting. The only thing left to do is surrender and step into your power. The power of surrender. Unlocking the flow of the fifth dimension. Surrender isn't about giving up. It's not about becoming passive or resigning yourself to a life you don't want. True surrender is an active choice. It's the decision to release your attachment to specific outcomes and trust the natural flow of the quantum field. Imagine a river. If you fight against the current, you exhaust yourself, struggling to move forward. But when you surrender to the flow, the river carries you effortlessly. The same is true for your energy. When you surrender, you align with the natural current of the fifth dimension energy field. Life starts unfolding in ways greater than anything you could have planned. What happens when you stop resisting? Now, let me ask you something. What would happen if you stopped resisting the present moment? Most of us spend so much time trying to change, fix, or escape our reality that we miss the magic of what's already here. But here's the secret. The fifth dimension isn't in some distant future. It's here right now. The only thing keeping you from experiencing it is your resistance to the present moment. Surrender begins with acceptance. Take a moment to reflect on your life as it is right now. Are there areas where you're resisting what is? Maybe there's a situation that feels unfair. Maybe a relationship isn't unfolding the way you wanted. Maybe you're stuck in an internal battle you can't seem to resolve. Now ask yourself, can you allow yourself to accept these things exactly as they are without trying to change them? This doesn't mean you have to like them. It doesn't mean you have to agree with them. It simply means you stop fighting reality. Because the moment you accept what is, you create space for the energy of the fifth dimension to flow through you. And in that space, transformation becomes possible. A simple exercise in surrender. Let's practice surrender right now. 1. Close your eyes and take a deep breath. 2. As you exhale, imagine releasing all the tension, all the resistance, all the control you've been holding onto. 3. Feel yourself softening, opening, allowing the energy around you to flow freely. 4. Now silently say to yourself, I surrender. I trust the flow of the universe. I release the need to control. 5. Repeat this as many times as you need, until you feel a sense of peace settle in. This is surrender. Not as a weakness, but as a doorway to a higher state of being. Letting go of the ego's illusions. But surrender isn't just about letting go of resistance. It's also about letting go of the ego. The ego is the part of you that identifies with fear, separation, and scarcity. It's the voice that says, I need to prove myself. I need to be in control. I need to protect what's mine. The ego thrives in the third dimension, where everything feels limited, competitive, and uncertain. But if you want to rise into the fifth dimension, you must transcend the ego's grip on your identity. This doesn't mean getting rid of it entirely. It's still part of your human experience. but it does mean stopping it from running the show. It means shifting your identity from the ego to your higher self, the part of you that knows you are infinite, connected, and whole. Releasing the stories that hold you back. Let me ask you this. Are you willing to let go of the stories your ego has been telling you? Stories like, I'm not good enough. I'll never have what I want. I have to do everything on my own. These stories are illusions. They are the chains keeping you stuck in a lower vibration. And the moment you surrender them, you free yourself to experience the truth of who you really are. The bridge between surrender and trust. This brings us to one of the most important aspects of surrender, trust. Surrender and trust go hand in hand, because you can't let go of control unless you trust that the universe has your back. And I promise you, it does. The quantum field of the fifth dimension is always working in your favor, even when it doesn't seem like it. Every challenge is a lesson. Every delay is divine timing. Every unexpected turn is guiding you to something better. But here's the question. Do you trust the process? It's easy to trust when things are going well. But true surrender requires trust even when life feels uncertain, chaotic, or painful. Can you trust that the universe is conspiring for your highest good, even when you don't have all the answers? How to build unshakable trust. Start small. Look for signs that the universe is supporting you. Pay attention to synchronicities. Notice moments of unexpected kindness. Acknowledge when a solution appears out of nowhere. The more you recognize these signs, the more you'll realize you are never alone. Surrender requires patience, because the fifth dimension doesn't operate on linear time. Things don't always happen on your preferred timeline, but the universe's timing is always perfect. When you surrender, you release the pressure of when and how. You step into trust, allowing the quantum field to work its magic. The question that changes everything. So let me leave you with this. What would your life look like if you surrendered completely to the flow of the universe? If you let go of control? If you trusted the process? If you allowed the energy of the fifth dimension to guide you? Because the moment you surrender, you unlock the infinite potential that's been waiting for you all along. Stepping into your true power. Now that you've begun to surrender and align with the flow of the fifth dimension energy field, it's time to step into the most profound realization of all. You are the creator of your reality. This isn't just a metaphor. It's not just a spiritual idea. It's a literal truth rooted in the mechanics of the quantum field. When you unlock your quantum vibration and fully align with the fifth dimension, you gain the ability to consciously shape your experience of existence. So let me ask you, what if everything you've ever experienced, every joy, every challenge, every moment of synchronicity or struggle, was a direct reflection of your own vibration? Because the truth is, it always has been. And the moment you realize that, everything changes. Manifesting in the fifth dimension, the secret to unlocking your quantum power. What if, starting right now, you could create a reality that aligns perfectly with your highest desires and deepest intentions? Not in the distant future. Not when circumstances change, but now. Here's the secret that only the most awakened beings truly understand. The universe doesn't respond to what you want. It responds to what you are. This is why manifesting in the fifth dimension isn't about just thinking positive thoughts or repeating affirmations. It requires something deeper, something more powerful. You must become the energy of what you desire. Understanding the quantum field. To grasp this, let's revisit the quantum field. Imagine it as an infinite ocean of potential, where every possible reality already exists. There is no separation between you and your desires. There is no waiting, no distance, no time lag. Everything is already available in this very moment. Your vibration acts like a magnet, pulling specific realities from this infinite field based on what you resonate with. But here's the question most people never ask themselves. What am I truly resonating with? It's easy to say, I want abundance. But are you actually vibrating at the frequency of abundance? It's easy to say, I want love. But are you truly resonating with self-love and connection? Or are you unconsciously vibrating with doubt, unworthiness, and scarcity? This is where the real work begins, becoming the creator of your reality. To manifest in the fifth dimension, you must first embody the energy of what you desire before it appears in your physical reality. Not through force, not through effort, but through alignment. Let's break this down into practical steps. Step 1, clarity. What do you truly desire? The first and most important step is getting clear on what you truly desire. Not what society tells you to want. Not what your ego believes will make you happy, but what your soul deeply craves. Take a moment. Close your eyes if you need to. Ask yourself, what does my highest self desire to experience in this lifetime? When you get clear on this, everything else begins to shift. Step 2. Aligning your vibration. This is where most people get stuck because they're still thinking from a third-dimensional mindset. In the third dimension, we're conditioned to believe that we must wait for external circumstances to change before we can feel the way we want to feel. Once I have more money, I'll feel abundant. Once I find the right partner, I'll feel loved. But in the fifth dimension, the process works in reverse. You don't wait for your reality to change. You change your internal vibration first, then reality follows. This is why alignment is everything. When you feel abundant, the quantum field mirrors that abundance back to you. When you feel love, the quantum field brings love into your experience. So, how do you align your vibration? Step 3. The power of embodiment. Embodiment means living as if your desired reality is already here. It means feeling the emotions, thinking the thoughts, taking the actions that match the frequency of your desire. Let's say you want to experience financial abundance. Instead of focusing on the lack of money in your current reality, shift your focus to the energy of abundance. Ask yourself, what does abundance feel like in my body? How would I move through the world if I already had everything I needed? How would I act, speak, and think if I were already abundant? Maybe abundance feels expansive, light, joyful, or free. Practice generating that feeling throughout your day, even if your bank account hasn't changed yet. But here's the trick. Don't just feel abundant in your mind. Bring that energy into your actions. Ask yourself, would I approach opportunities with confidence? Would I give generously, knowing that money flows effortlessly? Would I invest in myself without hesitation? When you start embodying these actions, the quantum field begins to rearrange itself to match your vibration. Step 4. The art of detachment. Now, let's talk about one of the most misunderstood aspects of manifesting: detachment. Detachment doesn't mean you stop caring about your desires. It means you release the need for them to show up in a specific way or on a specific timeline. Why is this important? Because attachment creates resistance. When you're overly attached to a specific outcome, you send a signal to the quantum field that says, I don't trust this process. I don't believe it's already mine. I need to force this into existence. Detachment, on the other hand, signals trust. It says, I know my desires are already being fulfilled. I trust the universe's timing. I don't need to cling to an outcome because I trust the flow of creation. And when you trust, the universe works miracles in ways you never could have planned. Step 5. Trusting the process. Let me ask you something. Can you trust that the universe knows exactly how to bring your desires to you? And more importantly, can you trust that your desires will come in perfect timing, even if that timing doesn't match your expectations? Because when you truly trust, you let go of doubt. And when you let go of doubt, you create space for the quantum field to move. The moment it all clicks. As you practice alignment and detachment, something incredible begins to happen. The boundaries between you and your desires start to dissolve. You'll feel a deep sense of connection to the quantum field, as if you and the universe are co-creating reality together. And that's because you are. It's not about getting, it's about becoming. But here's something even more profound. Manifesting in the fifth dimension isn't just about getting what you want. It's about becoming who you are meant to be. Because every desire you hold is a reflection of your soul's highest potential. When you align with those desires, you're not just creating a new reality. You're creating a new version of yourself. So I'll leave you with this. Who do you need to become to create the reality you desire? Because the moment you step into that version of yourself, everything else will fall into place. The fifth dimension is already waiting. All you have to do is claim your power as a creator.